Hey guys, I'm Jeff Martinez from the Track Shack.
And I'm Alex Morrow with Resolute Running. Jeff, it's springtime, the weather's getting really pretty outside, and people are getting that itch. You know, you've been cooped up all winter, you're ready to get outside, you want to start running. A lot of people don't know how. Maybe they've never been an athlete, maybe they're intimidated by running. Well, we have a special guest here today. Coach Kelly McNair is going to talk to us about, if you're a beginner, how do you begin running? And she's going to have some great tips for us. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we have people come into Jeff's shop all the time. They come into the training center. They say, I want to run, but I don't know what to do. How do they begin?
So the first step I would say is to go visit Jeff at the Track Shack and get a good pair of shoes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we have beginners that come in all the time, and you know, we hear this all the time where they don't necessarily want to spend the money to begin with, and because they don't know if we're going to stick with it or not. And so we think it's the opposite. I think that you should get the right equipment first, and because there's a lot of pains that you can avoid basically by getting fit properly and making sure you get the right footwear.
And if you're feeling good, you'll actually stick with it.
Oh yeah.
All right, what's the
second point? I would say start walking. Before you start running, you want to make sure that you have a good foundation of walking underneath your belt.
Okay, so just get out.
Yeah, we have people come in all the time too that say, yeah man, I hate running, and so you ask them where that came from, and they're like, well, I tried to go run 3 miles the other day, and I was like, well, why did you do that? You know, when's the last time you ran or whatever? And so I definitely think that's a big tip to start walking. So.
Absolutely. And then I would say pick a race. Go ahead and look about 8 to 10 weeks out where you want to pick a 5K to put on your calendar.
That's pretty easy to do. There's tons of 5Ks in town, and if you go to the Track Shack website, we've got all of them listed, every one upcoming.
So, and putting that race on your calendar just gives you some accountability, make you stick to your program. Is that kind of the idea?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what would be the next step?
The next step I would say is you have a good foundation of walking underneath your belt. I'd say start running. And it doesn't have to be long. Incorporate a minute or two of running into your program, and you want to do that at a conversational pace. So if you're out exercising with a friend, you want to be able to have a conversation with that person at the same time.
Yeah, and if you don't have somebody to run with, I think it's a good tip to maybe get a heart rate monitor or something like that to help judge your effort, because most beginners have a tendency to overdo it. You know, they want to go out there and they get to where they're feeling really good and they go in a little too quick. So I think a heart rate monitor is a very useful tool for beginners to make sure they don't overtrain.
Sure. And then lastly, what do you think?
Lastly, you're going to have your race on the calendar, and so ideally by that time you can go run the 5K.
Right.
And then after you've completed the 5K, I'd say reward yourself, go out and buy that new outfit you've been eyeing, or that new running outfit, whatever it may be, but definitely give yourself a reward for the hard work.
Yeah, I think those are 5 easy tips. You know, and we have one more special guest I wouldn't mind bringing in. Audrey Brown actually went through Kelly's program last year, was a relative beginner, hadn't been running. Not only has she gone and run a 5K, she's now running half marathon. So if it's cool with you guys, I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna let Audrey sit in and let her describe her experience. So, hey Audrey, grab a seat.
Hey Audrey.
Hey. Welcome, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Audrey started with our program last summer and has run several two half marathons, but originally started with 5Ks.
Yes.
I would love for you to share some of your personal experiences.
Certainly. It's been so much fun being a part of Resolute Running, and your program was fantastic for training for the 5K. You're so encouraging. And some of the things I learned, it was wonderful to have a coach, to have that structured plan to follow, which gave me a lot of accountability and made sure I stayed consistent in my running. Another very important thing was to listen to you and to actually run slower than I thought I should be running, especially at the beginning, and to make sure I didn't overexert
that conversational pace that we were talking about.
So, but it's just been wonderful and so much fun to be a part of Resolute Running.
Well, we've enjoyed having you. And if you're interested in starting a running program, you can look us up online at resoluterunning.com and make an appointment to come on in for a consultation, and we'll get you started on a plan.
Well, awesome. Great tips, great story, man. And I appreciate you guys joining us. So if you don't have anything else, then we'll see you next time.